Greetings and welcome to the 1-6 Scale Man proudly presents another episode of, you know what it is, Collectors Lounge International on Sunday. I'm your host, Leo Rockwell, for the 1-6 Scale Man YouTube channel. Make sure that if you haven't already, hit the like button like this right here tells you to do. If you haven't already done it, one of those is going to actually tell you to do it. I don't know. It's here somewhere. It's around here. But hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that bell notification so you are always up to date. Here we go. There it is. You are always up to date to what's going on the channel. Any new videos, live streams that we actually have, new content. You're always basically there in the now and you are ready to go. Anyway, joining me is a great panel that we actually have in here with us. Always starting off with ladies first. We got Mandy in the building. What's going on with you, Mandy? How are you?
Hello. I'm good, thank you. Busy day just doing social stuff. We went out for breakfast.
Yeah.
Good day, walked the dog, did a little photo shoot this afternoon, but it was a bit rubbish. But
Yeah.
There's good ones and bad ones.
Hey, I'm at least you're doing something that you love. That's the thing. You're doing something that you love. It keeps that rotation. You're already good. So
it balances me though, if I ever feel like, and you start feeling a little bit like, as we all do, it's like, right, get the camera out, distract myself by doing something, and then it's like, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, definitely. But as always, it's good to have you here with us.
Thank you for having me.
Next up, we got Calvin. Calvin's on the road right now. He's working. You know what I mean? He's always on the go. Yeah, I mean, trying to earn that money. You're calling $1 billion Cal for a reason, but this is why, because he's out there working. What's going on with you, Cal? I think you're muted right now.
Yeah, sorry. I got an indicator. I think one of my sensors is acting up. It keeps telling me my coolant is low and it's fine. So I'm gonna be muted most of the day, so this beeping won't be in my background for you guys. But yeah, happy Sunday. On the grind. The one thing I am frustrated about is I do have my laptop, but if anybody has a login for Max, because I can't remember my password, because I'm pissed I can't see Game of Thrones tonight. Unless I that's my frustration right now.
I feel you, bro. I feel you. I think it's just like been a frustrating week for a lot of people, man. But definitely thank you for being here as always, brother. Next up, man, we got Ian in the building. What's going on with you, Ian? If y'all don't know, Ian, he's currently right now in the mobile home at a nude beach. He just doesn't want to say that to everybody, like, what I mean? He's at a nude beach. He just decided to put his jersey on right now because he's already been outside butt naked. He was like, yo, what's going on with you, bro?
Oh my god, yeah. Actually, I just had my wetsuit on not long ago, so
really,
I was actually butt naked outside.
What's good?
So no, I'm all good. Apologies that I don't have my usual background here. So if my audio is a bit funny, please let me know.
Bro, you don't have your usual, but I'm envious of what you're doing right now. You in a mobile home, chilling at peace. I need that life right now, bro. I definitely need that. I am so jelly right now, bro. That's probably one of the best backgrounds I've seen in a long time. Straight up, man.
We left on Friday. Lucy's had quite a hectic work schedule, and mine's has just been crazy. And we've got a new chief executive officer coming into the company, so I'm meeting him in 2 weeks' time. So I've got presentation to do in business plans. So it's and he's apparently a hard ass. So
okay, it's always one of them, bro. It's anyway. Thank you for being here, bro. I already know, man. Next up, we got your boy. You already know who it is. Pop Culture.
Hey.
My man Costa in the building. The guy with the with the mean background, and we see Red. We see him in the background. You just got him actually poking up out behind the chair, bro. There you go. But that, man, what's going on with you, brother? How you doing, man?
Not much. Everything is great. I wish I was on vacation.
Bro, me too.
Sad. Why can't I just be like 3 months off? I'm done.
Bro.
That's the life. Getting a business situated where you can just take off anytime. That's what I want.
That's what
I'd be doing this from Greece or even London, like my two favorite places.
Isn't that what we all want, bro? Like just that peace of mind, bro. We don't have to worry about the BS, man. That's all love, bro. I would definitely love that, man. But
yep.
Unfortunately, bro, like I said, man, I'm on a mini 4-day vacation. Actually, my last day off is tomorrow, but I'm gonna live it up. I'm gonna suck all of this in, all this good energy in, bro. So you already know, man. But anyway, thank you for being here, bro. As always.
Thanks for having me.
As always, bro. Thank you for being here, man. And thank all you guys out there for being here with us as you are each and every week. We definitely appreciate that. Before we actually dive in, I do want to pay homage to the places where we get these figures and all these collectibles from, at least majority of them. Starting off with my man, I talk about him pretty much all the time. But that's my man Ray over there at Underground Figures. Again, if you are looking for it, if you ain't got it, he'll get it for you. Reasonably priced when it comes to shipping and handling, no NRD. On top of that, you want to make sure that you sign up for that newsletter so you are always in the now for any collectible that actually comes out. Again, Ray is such a pleasant to work with and be around all the time, man. Like definitely he'll pop in every now and then to say what's up to the chat. But definitely sign up for that newsletter. The beauty of basically being in this collecting community is that you form relationships with people where you get figures and stuff like that from. And they're just good individuals. I mean, I just love being in this space, not just the panel, but like even the people where we get the actual figures from. So definitely head on over there. Tell Ray I sent you. He'll definitely take care of you. Again, sign up for that newsletter so you will always up to date with new figures. Also, when your figures actually come in, he'll let you know. So definitely shout out to my man Ray. Also, shout out to my man Ray over there at Hawk Wars Toys. Not only do you get the figure that you're looking for, definitely you get a sticker to boot as well as a comic. Again, you can attach like I'm me, Calvin, anybody out there's ever got something for Ray, he'll let you know. Like you just know it's an experience. He's such a good guy and he just makes you feel good about collecting because he's just an amazing individual like that. So definitely want to give him a shout out. Again, if you are looking for full transparency, reasonably priced when it comes to shipping and handling, head on over there to Ray at Hawk Wars Toys and he'll definitely hook you up. Also want to give a shout out to my man Watch Your Sixth over there at Comic Relief and Comic Collectibles. Not only do you get the figure that you're looking for, comic books as well, 1/10 scale, 1/12 scale, any scale you're looking for, they'll definitely take care of you. He's definitely a good guy. Shout out to him for always being such a pillar in this community. Last but not least, we want to give a shout out to my man Brian Wong over there at Module Case, Module Space. If you were looking for an incredible display, definitely head on over there, say what's up to him. I actually have that mono coming pretty soon, so I'm going to do a review on that. So again, if you're looking for this, you can definitely find some amazing displays over there. Over there, my man Brian Wong over there from Module Case, Module Space. So definitely want to give him a shout out as well. And also remember now, y'all people don't really understand, but remember now, if you were looking for alternatives and you were looking to create with some incredible displays, we got this guy right here, Costa, over there at Pop Culture Living Room, who will teach you how to create your own display in different scales, not just basically the garage shelving unit, smaller scales. He'll teach you how to light up your display. Costa, listen, look at that, bro. Look at that, man. Bro, look at that. Look how incredible that is. Like, definitely. Again, when are you going to create? When are you going to actually create a link where people can like if they got because bro, you're in a position now because you've been teaching people how to do this. But if people want you to help customize a piece for them, when you go and put a link out there and say, hey, okay, you can pay for this scale, you can pay for this scale, this is how much I charge for this, when are you gonna start doing that, bro?
That could get very expensive for somebody, and I don't want to. I want to make. I don't know. I want people to
enjoy putting it together for themselves, walking through it.
Yeah, and to me, I don't manufacture the aluminum. I believe that Magicase, or they actually cut out the aluminum to what they want. You know, they have a plant. Also, the United States aluminum, the import
expensive as shit.
So weird, because when you buy from the place that I buy my aluminum from in the UK, it's like a third of the cost. The problem is the shipping. So it brings it up, but it's still somehow cheaper than buying it from, depending on what you get, it's still cheaper than buying it from somebody here in the US. It's crazy. Or you could go on Amazon, buy a bunch of it and cut it down yourself, which you can do if you have a miter saw, and that will save you a lot of money compared to having it pre-made. But I'm trying to see if I can get this thing to do it funkiness, because I love these new lights, and this is gonna be the way it is, guys. These new they're RGB. Wait, can you see up there? Yeah. So you can program these with a computer, make them do whatever you want. So yeah, thank you for the plug.
As always, brother. Thank you.
This is the Grail Atlas. If you want to make it, you could the live stream. There are 6 live streams where I go just take it step by step.
You know what the problem is for me, man, is the simple fact that the problem would be for most people is that I know here in Harrisburg, bro, there's not too many shops where I can find, like from where you're at, you have shops available where you can actually get the acrylics, the aluminum, like everything that you're looking for. Some of these places around here, like they just don't manufacture any of that around here. And sometimes it does require travel. Like if I wanted like half of what you have, I would have to come to you to get, like literally.
I am thinking about making these are the platforms. So whenever the video is gonna, tomorrow I'll be filming some extras on my script, but this I think I could do easily. And I am working with my plastics people. So like that Grail case, all the acrylic that comes with it, we're working on making like a bundle already pre-cut, and the shipping will be like $5 to $10 depending on where you're at. So I'm working on something where if you don't want to deal with the acrylic and you don't have anybody near you, we might be able to get like a bundle with the borders pre-printed, mind you, on the front and stuff like that. So I am working on things. I want people to be able to do this stuff and make the stuff. So
just to have it for themselves. Yeah, definitely, bro.
You're gonna spend 5 times what it cost me to make that little Grail case if you try to do something custom with Magicase, because that's not their normal thing. It'll also take you way longer to get. It's just one of those things. You know, they got a lot of people orders and stuff, and that's just, business.
I get it. I get it, man. But anyway, bro, thank you for what you do, bro. And again, if it wasn't for you, bro, like I said, I wouldn't have built these, garage shelves that I actually have here. So definitely that is highly appreciated for everything that you put up for us and allow us to do, man. So it's definitely an experience. Everybody out there, make sure you head over there to Pop Culture Living Room, especially if you're wanting to learn how to put some incredible displays together. So so let me actually go in here and introduce the chat, man. We got out here. I was stalling because I had to make sure that Ian had some pants on. But all right, so we got Mary Sullivan in the building. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here with us. We got Figure Craft in the building. Thank you for being here as always. We got Marla 2545 in the building. Thank you for being here. AJ Agrus is in here with us. Thank you for being here. Jose Hernandez is in here. 12-inch Moose Dream, my guy, is in the building. Thank you for being here, man. Striker 47. CJP Models is in here. Thank you for being here as always. We got Chewy's Bandolier, such a lovely dude, incredible individual. When we talk about people in the background, it always checks up on us to see how we doing and, making sure that we're in good spirits. This is one of those dudes that does it all the time. So shout out to you, my brother. Who else we got in here? We got Jeffrey in the building. Thank you for being here, my bro, as always. Who else do we got in here? Beam is in the building. Thank you for being here. Beam as always, man. Thank you for being here. We got Commander Green in the building. My guy, my bro. I talk to him pretty much every day. His 12-inch move stream. I mean, Commander Green and 12-inch move stream as well. Talk to him as well. We got Cairo in the building. Thank you for being here, my guy. Cheating ass Cairo. Always got the Midas touch. We got Tiny Art Guy in the building. Thank you for being here. His afternoon gang. Today I found out the actor who played Biv Fortuna in Return of the Jedi was the guy who got chased through the tube in American Werewolf in London. Love that. Wow, for real, bro. You learn something every day. And American Werewolf in London was my shit when I was little.
Oh, what a film.
It was frightening as shit, but at the same time, it was fantastic because the special effects was so believable. And it won awards for it as well. It won the Academy Award for Best Special Effects around that time, too. So definitely shout out to that. We got Collectible Chats in the building. What's up with you, bro? Thank you for being here with us. We got Marina in the building. Thank you for being there. Maria Canty is in the building. Hey, you know what? Here's the thing. Like, Mandy, it's the ladies are killing it when it comes to photography. Like, you guys are killing it, like literally killing it over there in Figure Flex Friday, like putting on clinics. So definitely shout out to you guys.
She's amazing. She is so amazing. Every shot, it's like, oh,
it's fantastic. It's fantastic.
Brilliant.
Definitely fantastic. We got Winman 42 in the building. Thank you for being here, Winman. As always, we got K Card in the building. Thank you for being here, my bro. As always, so good to have K in here with us. Yomo is in the building. We got Valkyrie Magnus in the building. Thank you for being here. AJ Agrusa and Palal 89 is in the building. Thank you for being here with us as well, man. We do appreciate. Jay Wilkes is in the building. Everybody, don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you very much, bro. Definitely appreciate that. And we got my dog. The ladies are doing it big for sure, and so are you, bro. You killing it over there too, bro. Don't get it twisted. Holland Toy Flicks. Yo, Cal, you check out that his rendition to his shout out to Kobe against Jordan, bro. Did you see that yet?
Brilliant.
I think you on mute.
Yeah, I was commenting on most of the pictures. I think he had some other ones I didn't get to, but the first two that I saw, I commented and responded to him. But no, he's killing it.
He is definitely killing it, bro. Definitely killing it over there. We got Rogue. Let me see who we here. We got Rogue One Photography in the building. Hey, panel chat. What's going on? Thank you for being here. Another person that's actually killing it as well. Definitely. Daryl J. Smith is in here. And my guy, Louis LeBitch, man. Such an amazing community, man. Love y'all. Love y'all to death. So let's just jump on in and on this, man, because we're going to definitely talk about this really quick because definitely we got a couple of things in here. Mandy, I'd be remiss if I didn't show this though. I'm sorry. I just because it's popped up while I was actually looking real quick, and if I didn't actually show, like, when we talk about some of this stuff and what's going on in the community, come on, man. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. If anybody had questions about that Anakin head sculpt, this is your answer.
It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. And the articulation, the clothes, everything. It's just, it's near enough perfect, you know. It really is.
So crazy. Like, just like a lot of these photos, everybody is just killing it each and every week. Like, look at this, man. Look at that. Come on. That right there is Hayden Christensen. I don't care what anybody says. That's him all the way down to a T. Definitely. So I had to kind of put that up there because, again, you know, just to show people like the excellence and what's being brought to the table when it comes to these figures. And what everybody's doing. But we're going to actually jump into this one. This was basically a pleasant surprise like the other day. And we're talking about the Droid Deka. This is basically, now, mind you, it's the 25th anniversary of the Phantom Menace. Even though this droid basically was in all three films, this is a flashback to the 20th. And it looks like, again, they're celebrating the 25th anniversary heavy. So it's a good thing. It's, you know, to what's to come, possibly what we can actually see with this piece. I think it's actually over Sideshow right now for like $265, I believe. Either $265 or less. I'm not really sure. But definitely one that was, unexpected. To say it was unexpected, we knew it was a possibility, but when they dropped it, I was like, oh, Ish is out. So, or they revealed it finally, but definitely it's out. Mandy, what you think about this?
It's cool as I'm not getting one myself because I just get the character droids pretty much, but it does look very cool. I just wish for everybody that is getting it, they got the little sort of force field round it, But
The
you could
shield,
use a mini fish bowl, couldn't you, or a lampshade?
Get you a fish bowl. That's what I was gonna say. Like if you get you a mini fish bowl and knock it up,
should you?
Yeah.
But you shouldn't have to. They should maybe just include something, But it looks cool. I mean, as long as it's robust enough, because I'd end up breaking it for sure. I'd just like, but very, very cool.
Yeah, definitely. It was one, again, if you have the super battle droid, if you have the battle droids, then the droid Dika is to basically complete that particular line. Definitely one that you would, or some that you would want to actually get. So, incredible piece to have, in your collection. Casa, what you think about this piece, bro?
I'm all on board for this piece. I am collecting the first 6 episodes and Rogue One. That's what I've cut it off to. So I've had to make some sad cuts, but I will be getting all the Vaders too eventually. Anyway, you have to make cuts somewhere, unless you're like,
you're right,
got money coming out your
unless
ass.
you're a millionaire, bro.
unless you still have kids at home and you're supporting your family. They come first.
True.
Remember that, people.
True, definitely.
But yeah, I love it. I can't. Well, yeah, it looks like it's engineered. It looks beautiful. It can transform. Just gotta watch out for those little hoses.
The only downside to this, to me, though, is the simple fact that it's not die cast at all. Like, I mean, I don't think there might be certain pieces that are, but it's
the legs.
Yeah, bro, because anybody who actually has the super battle droids, that's complete plastic, bro. All plastic.
Yeah.
All plastic. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, as it could have been die cast and it should have been, but I mean, I have 2.
265 though.
Yeah.
We're talking about the little intricate details that they put in this thing to engineer it to make it what it is. We might have had like a 300 plus figure if you're like throwing die cast in there. So you gotta, there's the give and take. So
yeah,
I think it would have been worth the extra though, wouldn't it, for it to be die cast? Because
you get a character figure for like, you can get Darth Vader for just a little over 300. It's I don't know.
Yeah,
it's a tough call. It's a tough call.
It is. It's definitely a tough call. Ian, what's your thoughts on this, bro?
This is really the first time. Well, I've seen pictures. I've been away a few days, so again, checking is my audio okay? Because
your audio is fine, bro.
Past 5 minutes, it does feel like I've been in Daft Punk's studio. that audio is breaking up, and I love
you're fine.
Daft Punk, so it's fine. So, I'm a little bit surprised that it's been released. I wasn't sure this was one that they would do, but it's good. I understand people saying about die cast. I'm not sure it's really important for this. Because it's a transformable figure, if it was die cast, this would be $500 if it was die cast.
That's true. That's definitely true. That's definitely true.
So it really just depends about the joints for me, maybe, in terms of, so it's not a Grievous sideshow, but that's obviously a completely different figure. So I think it's really cool. I don't know if I'm going to get it because I need to think about real estate. It's not just the height, it's the width on this. and I can understand why they've not put the force shield on it, because it would create even more footprint. So for me, I would want to get 3 of these just to show the transitions, depth of field, just it rolling in, semi transforming, and then into the full droid.
That would look cool.
And that's what worries me about that. So I'm not sure if I'm getting it yet, but when I first saw the pictures and I hadn't really looked at it, I thought, oh yeah, we're getting Grievous now for sure. So, and that's one I would definitely pick up. But yeah, I'm pleased for everybody that's getting it, but I need to sit tight on this. I wonder if they'll come down in price like the other droids are in Hong Kong. I know that they sold out in North America, but I think I talked about price on the other droids, that I think they should have been a lot less, and they're now at a point where I believe they should be in Hong Kong.
Yeah,
I wonder if this would be the same. But you never know. It was like K2SO. I sat on that, and then it soon went for what, 2 or 3 times the price. So you never know.
Yeah, true. It is definitely one of those things where you got to kind of like wait it out. But so what I did was, because I talked to Ray about it, Ray Overton Underground, about it, put into, like, that's the good thing about being through him, because like I said, it's no NRD down. So I told him, like, put a couple of them up for me, based on when it's going to come. And it gives me time to, like, really decide at that point. And here's the thing, bro, because it's prequel, because it is, and I definitely enjoyed the prequels. I'm like, I wanted to actually have, I had been asking for the droid decals for a long time. You know what I mean? So to finally get them, I'd be stupid not to actually jump on board. But no, I get it, man. Like, and then the thing is, actually, to be quite honest, I don't, if a person decided to get just one, that's fine, because I don't think you wouldn't. Technically, with these, I don't really think you would need more than one. Having one would be perfect. Having 2, of course, looks aesthetically great, but I don't think you have to go down that line. But again, it just depends on the person. Cal, what's your thoughts on it, bro?
I think this is a dope piece. I'm always looking for pieces on the shelf that would draw the eye to be something different from just a regular human figure. But like Costa said, you got to make cuts somewhere.
Yep.
My space is really finite. What was that, 2, 3, 4 weeks ago? Star Wars hit us really hard, and I was knee deep in that.
Yeah, bro.
And DC is in the back of my head, like, did you forget about us? So this is gonna be a pass for me at the moment.
Yeah.
I got much bigger pieces to coming in that I need space for.
Not to divert from this, but you said you already paid off that Jackson Drew head sculpt. From okay, cool. Yeah.
I still need the actual figure though. I meant to get it on that last sale, and for whatever reason I waited, and then the week later I get the invoice for the head sculpt. So I'm like, great, now I need it.
Definitely. Because I got it. I have it coming as well.
It's on the way. It ships. That along with Riddler, they're already on the way.
Yeah, definitely. But no,
it does look cool, doesn't it? It does look cool, though.
It looks sweet, especially now that you can fold it out. That, like I said, like Mandy said, it the force field is missing. And bro, you gotta make cuts. So,
and that's the thing. Like, if they would have gave us, but so I kind of understand. But at 265, I think you could have slid that in, bro. I really, really do think you could have slid that force shield in. But I'm trying to think how they would have done it. How big the box would have actually been, because you got to cover up this piece. So I guess it would be an interesting, you would have to figure out how, to really give you that symbolism that it's a shield around. I don't know. Because it costs, I can understand from their standpoint, like, how would you pull that shit off with the box? It's not like like the little dome put around that Stan Lee that came, for the Stan Lee that came with Thor Ragnarok, So it again, I don't know. Ingenuity wise, it would be interesting to see how they would actually pull that off. But definitely a piece, I want to get is just like I said, waiting to see how they're going to actually pull it off and how it's going to look. But yeah. But shout out to everybody out there. And let us know, like anybody out there who's going to get this in hand. Let us know if you're going to get it, if you're excited about it, if you want to actually have it in your collection. Definitely let us know. Again, this is prequel, so who knows what else we're going to get. They need to give us Anakin on that they need to give us a young Anakin, what I mean, with the pod racer. If they do that, I am all in. Like literally.
God.
That would be so cool.
That would be phenomenal.
Yeah.
Dude, I want a pod racer so bad.
Right? Bro, if they did that, if they gave us the young Annie with the pod racer, and they gave us two sculpts, one with the regular sculpt, one with the helmet on with the dirt around his mouth like it was, that would be phenomenal, bro. I would love that. I would love it, bro. That would be incredible. With the backpack, that would be incredible.
Yeah.
Come on, Hot Toys, you can capitalize on it. I'm pretty sure everybody would buy it for real. You already know. But next up, I want to talk about a release, man. A release that it didn't go under the radar, but I think it's almost like Hot Toys didn't want you to think it went under the radar, that it was released, but I know because of the controversy, they just didn't want to put any photos up, so you kind of had to dig and find. So first off, before I show the photos, I want to give a shout out to, I think it's Unai Tui, I think. And also a shout out to Renstown Latino for sending me the link. Because like I said, I mean, it gives us more of an idea of what this figure is going to look like. And you actually put this up. So I want to actually give him a shout out. As always, you can find him on Instagram. But this figure, so we got Kane that was released on Friday. Now, for whatever reason, Hot Toys just decided that they didn't want to put out any type of blogger photos. Now, that could be because of certain restraints from Disney. I don't know. Maybe they just said, all right, put the figure out, but you can't do any type of advertisement on it, considering the simple fact that we have severed ties with Jonathan Majors. I don't know what it is. I think it is a very a controversial decision, but as Disney being who they are and their company, I guess it is what it is. But yeah, this kind of flew under the radar, but they definitely did release it. And it looks good to me. A very good piece to have that has sculpt. And this is, if I, like I said, because I'll have him, this is how he's going to look. I would I'm like Costa. I hardly ever use head sculpts. I always use like the helmeted version of the figure. So this is how, again, this is Kang to me. This is how you rarely in a book saw Kang without his helmet, unless depending on the version that you saw. If it was Ramatut, if it was, sometimes Iron Lad would take off his helmet. Depending on the version that you saw was what you got from him. But this right here is pretty much how I'm going to have him. But it definitely looks like an incredible figure. Ian, what you think about this piece, bro?
Gone.
Is he gone? Is he here? Did he go?
No, I don't see him.
You don't see him? He must have bounced out. He must have bounced out. But we got Dan in here.
Here. Oh wait, that's Dan. I'm not excited anymore. Welcome, Dan.
That's Dan.
Nobody's as cool as Ian. So.
What's going on with you, brother? Thank you for being here, man. As always, man. Like I see you just coming through already cheating. As always, bro.
Yeah, I guess.
So, all right, you got the Spider-Man in, right? So when'd you get it in, bro?
What's up?
When'd you get Spidey in, bro?
Fuck. When did I get him? I think on Friday. Friday. Yeah.
Your thoughts?
It's sick. It's cool. The suit is like it heals pretty good. I don't know. It's just like all the other ones, really. The head sculpt is probably like the only thing that sets it apart. Is that. Yeah, that shit looks great. Yeah, that's the only difference.
That's phenomenal, bro.
But like, Yeah.
That
I mean,
looks
it poses okay. Honestly, it poses the same as the other Tom Holland ones. Like, you can't get crazy articulation with it.
yeah, it looks
But I
good,
mean, it does what you want it to, and yeah, for the most part.
bro. It looks so good though. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, that head sculpt is ridiculous.
Bro, it is phenomenal. And I know you about to cheat. That's why you put it up behind you.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
I unboxed it on Friday. I love
Yeah.
it. Though. That's why I was just kind of fucking with it. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's the base is cool. That's really what like I like a lot.
Like the base is worth it.
Yeah, it's nice in texture. Like it doesn't look hella soft like when they normally do diorama bases. Like it looks like good, and it like all the texturing like looks good too.
I'm gonna actually, you know what I'm gonna do, bro? And because I told myself I'm gonna actually pose him with the Toys era Green Goblin on top of the roof, flying around.
Cool.
That would be dope.
Don't steal mine.
Don't steal my idea, Dan.
Because then they give you this long ass.
I just did.
They give you this long ass fucking dynamic pole. So
yeah,
like you can really, you can have them flying over this shit easily or whatever. You probably use this for that.
Word.
Yeah, it's cool, man. It comes with a lot of shit.
I think
I have one coming from fucking Underground too. I don't know. I think I gotta. I might have to cancel that or pass it on to somebody.
Yeah, because you got it like that, Dan. And anyway, Dan, speaking of which, while you're here, bro, while we're on topic, what do you think about this Kang, bro?
I think it looks great. Whether or not I'm gonna pick it up, I'm probably leaning towards probably not.
Mm-hmm.
Just because like there's too much other shit coming out, and as much as I would like to have this, like I don't really collect Marvel that much anymore, so it's very, very few and far between for Marvel with me.
Yeah,
but this is dope because this is going to be something that's not going to be made again ever. So
yeah,
once this is gone, I know people are going to be fucking charging up the ass for it. Like this can be like another Winter Soldier situation, or like a fucking Hulk or something like that. Just something that's sought after for Marvel. But it looks really good though. I saw MRC's like quick unboxing of it. It looks good.
Yeah, definitely, bro. MRC killed it. It's again, bro, like I said, I mean, I wanted it from the very beginning once they put it out because I wanted Kang. I wanted that level of representation for the character. So definitely one I needed to have in my collection here. Ian, are you back with us, man?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, sorry, I've had to switch to my iPhone. The Wi-Fi here is bad, so I'm on the 5G. So
okay, got you. What you think about this piece, bro?
So since I've been away a few days, I've actually not seen this, Leo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've not. When was this released?
Friday. Yeah,
I'm trying to have a look on my phone. Hold on.
Yeah, this came out on Friday.
I need to go and have a look at this on the iPad. I can't see it properly on the stream. Let me have a look.
Yeah.
Apologies, everyone.
No, take your time. Take your time. Yeah, it actually dropped on Friday. And I'm looking at just different folks. I'm gonna be bouncing between this and then also 1/6 Lover. He actually did some photos, some amazing photos on this as well. So you can now get a chance to look at that Jonathan Majors head sculpt.
See the blue face, is it LED light up? Is the eyes light up or is it just painted?
Nah, it's the eyes do light up. So the eyes light up on this piece. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So it definitely has LED light up on that. The eyes do light up on it. And the thing is, what this doesn't show you is it actually has like the swappable, like, so you put that neck piece, it slides over the regular skin neck piece, and then you put the helmet on top of it. But yeah, it is a light up feature.
I'm quickly having a look because I really hated this movie. I really did. I actually walked out at one point of the cinema. Lucy was quite shocked. Because I'm a big fan of Kang in the comics, and I didn't like it. But yeah, I do. I like this. There's something a little bit off on. I wasn't going to display the prototype. Looked really good with Jonathan Majors. I thought it looked really good, but I wasn't going to display this with that. But that head, is it just me or my signal? Does the head sculpt look a little bit different from the prototype?
See, that's why I'm kind of bouncing between. All right, so if you look at the one from 1/6 Love, because he actually has it in hand. So I mean, he has it. He not in hand, but he dulled down, and you can see more so that you can look at the head sculpt straight away. And they both look good, but I look at, I'm just swapping back and forth because one actually has the LED light up feature for the helmet, the other one doesn't have it turned on, but you can see the quality in the head sculpt versus, you know what I mean, if you look here. And I wanted to, and that's an interesting point because I wanted to actually look at the version. Let me see here if I can pull this up. I wanted to look at the prototype really quick. Just to see the differences between, but when I look at the prototype, it doesn't look that far off, to be quite honest. Because here's the prototype. So you see that?
Yeah,
it doesn't look too far off, to be quite honest. Like it really doesn't. And I always thought that both versions looked a tad bit too young. Like really, I thought that it like looked like
the hair is throwing me off though.
The hair,
because it looks too shiny. You know what I mean? Like
like
it looks plasticy. Like it doesn't look like it's how they've done like other like people's hair that have this texture. Like it just looks like cartoony for some reason. I don't know why. Like his hair was not oiled up in the movie. Like
nah, it wasn't, bro.
It wasn't at all. So like
he'd have had that much more reason there, bro.
So I don't know why, but even on the in-hand the photos, the hair looks just like cartoonish, but it's just the hair. The head sculpt looks fine, but I don't know why it's throwing me off. It's catching my eye, which is not good.
It's a bit, you can tell, like even here,
like
where like the hair looks a bit different, from but this right here,
that's the money shot right there.
That looks incredible.
Yeah,
that's Kang. And this like I said, I mean, this is how I'm gonna have him. Like you'll never see this character in my display without the helmet, because that's just Kang to me. And I wanted to have that rendition of Kang, and this is how he looks. I always thought that, despite the shortcomings of the film, the look of Kang was on point. They killed it. Like they killed that look. Like everything they gave us about that look, they didn't deviate from what we got in the comics. And I thought that they did a phenomenal job with the suit. And I thought that for what Jonathan Majors did with Kang himself was incredible, but the movie wasn't that great at all. Like it just, they fumbled the bag on that. And I mean, understandably so, they went to where they went, but I just think they could have, as far as the dialogue, as far as the storyline, it could have been better. But if I had to compare this with Thor: Love and Thunder, this all day, every day. I'm just sorry. This all day, every day. I'll take this all day, every day. But yeah, I get it, Ian. For some people, it just, as divisive as the movie was, this didn't sit well.
Yeah, this is one of the characters I can separate from a dog shit movie.
Yeah.
To what I grew up with in the comics. So I didn't pre-order Leo. The other one thing, when it came out, I wasn't sure about the suit and how, but the more I think about it, I'm not going to have it in wildly dynamic poses. I think. Yeah.
I get it.
The light up eyes are a must for this figure. Yeah, I'll pick this one up.
Yeah, the lighter buys in general are definitely worth it. You know,
Yeah.
to have this piece. Costa, what you think, man?
Um, hmm. Hmm. I like this look of them. I like I said earlier, you got to pick and choose. I'm not gonna get at the moment. I'm not getting Marvel, which makes me sad. Makes me really sad. But yeah, I think some of the photos that have come out, I'm like, ooh, what? Like on the regular sculpt. But then some of the photos are like, oh, it's just, God, you got to get it in hand. I think that's like the key now. Like,
Yeah,
don't make a decision on it until you see it in hand yourself. Don't cancel your pre-order until
yeah,
you see
yeah,
it in hand
yeah,
yourself. And
yeah.
but yeah, if you got this is definitely not going to be remade. Maybe they recast Kang in the future, or for everybody for Phase 4. Maybe Secret Wars like removes it from canon. I don't know. I mean, there were some gems in there. I'm not saying it was all bad,
Yeah,
but yeah,
definitely.
yeah. Let's
See where it goes, man.
get the
Definitely.
writing.
Yeah, the writing, like
The
just like
writing.
CT said, acting was on point. Writing came up short. Definitely, it did.
Oh, very, yeah.
It did. It
Don't
definitely.
even get me started on MODOK, man.
We don't talk about that over here, bro. We definitely don't talk about it over here at all. We don't.
That MODOK, them MODOK cheeks.
Bro, why they did that? Why they did
That
that?
shit was
Oh,
crazy,
no.
bro. I was like, no way, bro.
Heck no. Heck, Mandy, what you think about this piece?
Figure looks great. The head sculpt, I saw a couple of pictures when the first couple of leaked ones, and it looked a little bit off and dodgy then. I did see the film because I haven't got any knowledge of the comics or the books.
Yeah.
And I quite enjoyed the film, sorry. It was quite good. And I like the character as well. I mean, look at that. That looks ace. Yeah, I mean, there's all the controversy around the actor, isn't it? But sometimes I think I mean, I don't know if this is the right thing to say, but sometimes you got to separate the character from the actor, haven't you? It's one of those awkward things, because I love Cara Dune. I do.
You love the character.
Oh man, yeah,
point.
and Gina Carano played her so well. So it's kind of hard, but as far as the figure goes, it looks good. I mean, there's a lot of character in the regular sculpt as well, so that'd be really nice to photograph. But not getting it. Love the colours, really pops. You could display him with Jake Sully, couldn't you? They look quite nice together. The colours would, But he's not getting him, but appreciate the work. I'll tell you what though, this is off subject. Sorry, I've just dropped a book. My Mace Windu. This is I actually emailed Hot Toys. Like one of those. Well, I don't want to send him back, but I think you need to look at your quality control. I got him out of the box for the second time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And his arm dropped off. It's like, well, what the bloody hell's happened there?
What?
The bicep, right, had just dropped in half, and you can see from the photograph that I took that the glue, when obviously the body was glued, it just didn't take. So it just dropped off. And it's like, well, that's bloody rubbish, isn't it? Wow. So I had to roll his sleeve up, glue it, hold it, and then I wrapped some just electrical tape around just to support the glue. But that shouldn't be happening. And it's like, and my Obi-Wan's eye dropped out. And I'm really careful. I'm not heavy-handed or anything.
Yeah.
So I wrote Dear Hot Toys, I've had your products for a while now. One of those moany old things. But I just thought I'd like to let them know. There's a couple of issues in as many months with 2 new figures. It's like, that's not right, is it?
You sure they don't have leprosy?
Hot
Toys leprosy going on right there. Things are falling off, baby.
Like Yeah.
The eye dropped out. You wouldn't see. He's like, oh, we've got a long carpet as well. He's like, oh no.
Do you think also? Here's the thing, and I thought about this a while ago. Then I'm gonna go to Calvin because I want to get his interpretation of this. But do you think that with one of the things that I find is that with the overload of figures that they actually have to put out and time management at the same time, is that we're falling off of quality as much as we could? Because remember when the figures were released back then, and I always say the heyday golden age, when we had to wait a little bit longer for the figures, but the anticipation was there. You were excited about it because you knew at the time when you got it in, you were going to get that quality. Do you think that's kind of falling short now because they have to release these things so quickly and get them out, and they're still trying to fill up these slates? Do you think that that's also like where they're kind of getting hit, like with quality control in that aspect?
Who? Calvin?
Anybody.
I think they are. I mean, for like I say, I've not had issues with any of my other figures, and but like that mace, it was just like the whole bicep, and then it's like it's a pain in the ass as well because you don't want to take all the clothes off to glue it, but you're rolling the sleeve up, trying to hold this part, glue it together, and it's like shouldn't be that, on figures because they're not cheap, are they? They're not just like cheap 50 quid figures, It's like.
Yeah, that happened to me on my Dark Side of Anakin.
Yeah.
The bicep thing. Yeah.
Did it really?
Yeah. So it's been going on for a while. That
yeah.
shit.
Wow. See, man. Nah,
but I've always had issues with Hot Toys. Like just a little shit. Their Hot Toys glue is fucking garbage.
Yeah, their glue and accessories is bro. Just like with the Iron Man figures, especially with the plate. The magnet never sticks, and you got to glue the magnet in because the piece comes off. Like I had so many issues with that, bro. It's pathetic. It is pathetic, bro.
This is your friend. This stuff.
What'd you say?
That's really good. This is your friend. This glue. It's like
power
glue.
Yeah.
You need that with Hot Toys.
Definitely.
Yeah, there's always kind of been that issue, man. Because like we all know, we've had like some like especially with Star Wars figures, for example, like when the tassels are wired on their robes, and then have any of you guys had like the wire fucking stick out, like pop out of the fabric?
Yeah.
So that shit is annoying. That bothers the fuck out of me. I hate that because it's like, dude, you couldn't stitch this, like, because most of the time they just fold over the fabric and then glue it shut.
Glue,
That shit bothers me. It's so annoying.
But do you imagine you were the sort of person that wouldn't get in there though and fix it? It'd be like, what do I do? Some people are like that. I know people that just would be too afeared, wouldn't they? They'd be like, no, I don't want to touch it, and then they'd have to send it back, and it's a big old faff. It's like just use better glue, and slow down a bit.
Definitely. Cal, what you think about this Kang piece, bro?
Calvin dropped out.
Oh, did he drop out?
Yeah, he probably lost service.
Unless he said when he was going to be traveling. So we get him on a rebound when he comes. He'll probably end up coming back in once he gets into a spot. And then I'll ask him again. Before we get into this next figure, I want to pull this. This is probably one of my favorite photos right now that I need to show. I'm going to be probably doing this like every so often. But Dean Dockinator, bro. Bro, he came in with this piece last minute during the show, and look at this fucking photo, bro. Bro, this shit, this is what this should have been, like literally something like this. If they would have showed something like this on the box, bro, that would have been fucking phenomenal. Like this shit is creepy but dope and beautiful at the same time. It's like a beautiful tragedy, bro.
Pulls you in, doesn't it?
It really does, bro. You know what it reminded me of? One of my favorite films as a kid, frightening as fuck. Anybody who ever seen it? Carrie.
Oh,
Sissy Spacek, Carrie, bro. Ooh, shit. But this is what it reminds me of. This fucking photo is so gorgeous, bro. It is phenomenal. to the
The
point.
eyes.
Bro, it's an absolute beauty. I was actually, what I'm about to do is put this shit up on my background because this shit is just so fucking, it's fucking gorgeous. Also, shout out to Tina too. She contacted me last night. She was like, send me a head sculpt. I'm ready to do your WandaVision version. I was like, oh,
Nice.
yes, I'm sending that shit up tomorrow.
Does this have rolling eyes?
Yeah. No.
This one does?
Hold up. No, I don't think this. No, this one doesn't. This one doesn't. It should have.
It should have.
It should have. It definitely should have, but it doesn't. It doesn't have the purrs. I wish it did, because if it had the purrs, oh,
that would make me get it. Actually,
hell yeah! It's a beautiful
WandaVision
figure. It's a beautiful figure. Don't get me wrong, but if it had the purrs, bro, whoo, shit, that would have been phenomenal, bro. It'd definitely been phenomenal. Moving on, I want to talk about this real quick. Mandy, I'm gonna start with you on this one because I know you are excited about this. And this is that Aragorn that a lot of people, there's been mixed conversations about it. A lot of people says it's good. A lot of people say that they actually deviated from the prototype itself. What are your thoughts on this?
I love it. I loved it. I love the prototype. But seeing this, even though there are little differences, but I love it. I just love it. I can't wait to get it. Everything about it. It looks more like Viggo Mortensen than Viggo Mortensen, doesn't it? I mean, come on. Anyone that and people again, I've heard the forehead's too big. Well, no, it isn't. You look at him, you look at the actor, you just pull the hair down a little bit. If we all do this, or we do this, there's a difference, isn't there? And they're like, the chin's too big, the nose is too big. It's like, shut up moaning. Either get it or don't, but it's ace. It's ace. Like, I can't all in for this Lord of the Rings. It's just like, I hope they just don't do too many. That Gandalf is just incredible. It blows my mind. It's like another level. So the clothes, like, again, people were saying, no, the clothes aren't. It's like, do you know what? If you're not happy, take him out in the garden, stick a bit of dirt on, get my friend Pete to give a bit more of an overspray and dirty him up a bit more. It's brilliant, just brilliant. The hands, the bloody hands, the fingernails. Oh man, can't wait.
This was one that I looked at and I was gonna do, but it was just with so much going on. I was like, probably not. I probably can't do it. But I
love the books as well, though. Like I grew up with the books, and being from Birmingham, Tolkien, a lot of the landmarks around Birmingham, like Sarehole Mill, is where he based Hobbiton from. So it's like, it's Brummie, got to be done.
It looks. The only thing I said that I would do with this is mess his hair up a little bit more, put more in front of his face.
100%.
That's easily fixed, though.
Yeah, you can do that yourself. You can definitely do that yourself.
You can just slide that a little bit over.
Dan, are you getting this piece, bro?
Just pull it in from a bit.
No, but it looks really fucking good, though, man. Like, I don't get what people are always talking shit about in art. It's crazy. Like, they just can't admit that this looks good, man. Even if it's like, I think that looks just like him.
It does.
Like, I don't know what people are seeing or what. But
if you zoom right in as well, like I actually imported one of the pictures into Lightroom and I just pulled the highlights down a little bit more.
Yeah.
So it showed more sort of gnarly skin tone. And it's just bang on. And if you zoom right in on the face, it's like, you tell me that's not a real person. It's like mind blowing. Look at that. Yeah. He's so handsome. I'd turn for him. I'd turn for Gandalf.
Yo, that's the realest shit ever.
I mean, yeah.
I'd turn for all of you as well. Look at you, handsome bunch of devils.
Yo, that's incredible.
Yeah, definitely. It looks good though, man. I don't get people's complaints. I mean, people were fucking shitting on the Batman too, but then when it came out, everyone's like, "Oh my god, So I say
nice
just wait till
review, Dan. Your review on the Batman was brilliant. Makes me want it, and I don't even like Batman.
Man.
So
Fuck
Nice
Dan's
one.
review, man. Fuck his review because he got that shit before me, man. I was so mad. I'm like, I still don't have my shit yet. I'm still waiting for that.
You'll get it soon, hopefully.
Yeah. I'm waiting. I think Spec. He said sometime at the end of the month, going into July. So I'm, it'll come. Once it comes, I'll just do what I need to do with it. Definitely incredible. Calvin, you here? Calvin, can you hear me? I think he froze again. Anyway,
He's probably in a shitty area.
Yeah, he's going through a very terrible area. Yeah, what's your thoughts on this, Ian?
he's muted.
Okay.
Yeah.
His big finger can't hit the button on the little phone.
You need to dial him,
Like,
Rond.
wait.
Like Homer.
Wait. Hello. There he is. There he is.
Do you know, Lucy always says my fat fingers. Frustrating. And my daughter says I've got potato feet. So, what chance have I got?
Oh, man.
So I saw these. Listen, when this prototype came out, I was blown away. The only thing missing was a pulse. I thought this figure was phenomenal. Some of the photos I've seen here, it's not the figure to me. It's the photos, and you're right, Mandy, pulling the highlights down. It looks like they've got a small key light, too harsh on the forehead, and it creates that shadow, that contrast on the brow, and makes that look a little bit different. So I think, to me, that's where some of the photos are wrong. And then when there's good photos, everybody's raving about it all. And then when it's a bad photo, they're slating the figure. Yeah. So I think, we've got to reserve a little bit of caution on that. We've seen before in art some photos. The soft goods in this look phenomenal. I do think the lighting is really poor on some of these photos. For sure, it accentuates things that probably aren't there. Yeah. I'm not getting this after the Toys Wonderland fiasco, and I had these in pre-order, had them paid off to Gandalf and him. I just thought I'll end up not getting them. I may pick them up second market down the line, but this looks incredible. I really do think it looks incredible. So, I don't know what else to say on it, to be honest. I think it looks great. I don't understand people jumping over bad photos and slating a figure when quite clearly this is one of the best figures I've ever seen in 6-scale format.
Yeah, we got Dr. Restitution who says, I think the Aragorn is weird looking to people because he always has dirt and oil on his face in the films, and it changes the look of his skin entirely. That's what I'm saying. Like, well, what you can do, and that's the beauty of being able to weather things. You can definitely do that. I think a lot of it too, and I think it looks perfect. Like, to be quite honest, I saw the head sculpt and was like, yo, that's just dope as fuck. Like, literally, it's incredible. Definitely an incredible piece. Again, like, if I was to have it, I would definitely put some of the hair in front of his face, to make it a little bit more messy. But aside from that, I think they nailed it. You know what I mean? But I do agree. Like, his face was dirty in the film, but like earlier on, if you see in like certain, like even before the Fellowship began, his face was clean. You know what I mean? Like it was even after it was clean. So I guess it just depends on your interpretation of the figure and how you actually do it. But if you want to, you can dirt it up, smudge it up a little bit if you want to, just to kind of
bit of eyeshadow would work, and then it's not permanent. Just get a wet one, wipe it off, a little bit of brown eyeshadow or a bit of grey eyeshadow. It would work,
yeah, you can definitely do something like that. But this, I see Viggo Mortensen through this entirely. It definitely looks good. Definitely one that I think a lot of people would want to actually have, in their collection.
The sculpted looks great though, doesn't it? As well, the InArt did the video we've both on, and I think they both look great.
I just think I always say this, man, and I don't mean to say this because I know the figure looks good, but I think they need to hire better posers, bro.
They always do. Hot Toys needs to do it too.
Yeah, bro, they need to buy people. They need to hire people who actually know how to give you a more realistic pose, so you can get an understanding of and I think that would actually work. It looks good though. I mean,
this picture right here. I made fun of this on LWO. I was like, dude, he fucked up the eye, man. On his left side of his face, like the eyes, all like it's in the wrong position.
Yeah, it was definitely like
they did that with Anakin though, didn't they? On the blogger photos, one of his eyes looks like he needs a plaster over his little glasses, just to sort his eye out.
Yeah, this ship right here looks real as fuck.
That's a good picture.
Yeah, that looks real. That looks just like Viggo Mortensen. Like he definitely killed that. The eyes also don't look quite as realistic as the Gandalf did, in my opinion. The eyes look a bit dead compared to the Gandalf. Again, it might be a restitution how they pose it. Like just like Dan mentioned, like if they pose it a certain way, angling it a certain way, it could look, definitely different on this. I know Costa's gonna get this because he said he was. He's gonna get this.
No, this figure is trash. I mean, Viggo Mortensen doesn't even look like Viggo Mortensen. Like, look at this figure and then go to Carlito's Way. They look totally different. Mang. You know what I'm saying, Mang? No. No to this figure. No to InArt. Hashtag Hot Toy Shill. Seriously, I don't remember Viggo Mortensen. Like when you look at when years later and seeing Viggo in other films, and somebody goes, "Yeah, Viggo Mortensen was Aragorn." Even though I saw the movies in the theaters back in the day, I'm like, nah, that's not him. That's not him. Because he's never, to me, ever looked like this ever again. Never. His face is different. Maybe he should always have stubble and long hair. Because
he looks very petite and small, doesn't he? But in this, he looks rugged and, it's amazing.
He's like, but yeah. Well, I'm one of those people that... unless it's really bad, I can't tell if it's really different from the prototype or from the movie or what. See, that's not Viggo Mortensen. That's some dude that's playing Aragorn. Go look at him in the other movies. He looks nothing like this. I know it's different hair and facial hair, like different hair going on.
Look at the size of his forehead. Look at his forehead. He's got quite a larger forehead. He does, and that's okay. So they got that on point.
So when people are pointing out these little details, like another example, the DeLorean here, people are like, it's not movie accurate. I'm like, oh, really? It looks like the DeLorean from the movie to me. Like, I don't have pictures of it in schematics, Also, if thank you, Thanos. That's my if you can hear him, that is the Father's Day gift my youngest gave me, a parakeet named Thanos.
Wow.
And he is chirping like crazy right now. But I'm in the middle of training him, so we're gonna have a bird army at some point.
Oh, I love birds.
But if you want like total movie accurate stuff, that's called a prop. That's like, at least to me, like the DeLorean you're going to spend like $2-3 grand if you want it to be like so totally accurate that it's just, you can't. So, I get, some people, are you guys so disappointed that you're getting rid of your pre-orders? Because I know a lot of people that will take that pre-order from you.
Mm-hmm.
So So yeah, I just think it's hilarious that the people that like go down to the smallest thing and like the forehead, really, he doesn't look like a cone head. Does he have like, and I don't know. It looks like it looks like Aragorn, not Vigo. It looks like Aragorn to me from the movies. And you should, if you liked it, I hope you pre-ordered it, because you're gonna spend a shit ton of money on the aftermarket, baby.
Trying to find it aftermarket. It's gonna be
good luck. That aftermarket's crazy.
The casting in the movies was so good, like from the books, because you have a picture in your head, don't you, of what they all look like when you read the books, and they just cast them so well. Elijah Wood as Frodo, he's just so perfect. Those beautiful blue eyes, it's just brilliant. But Vigo as Strider is, bang on. But that fit, I just can't wait to get the figure. I really can't. It's like, but the detail, I tell you what, I know, sorry, I'm just going on for a second. I took some close-up pictures of Gandalf this week, and there's one with his sword really close to his face, and if you zoom in, like all the lettering around the sword, it's like, whoa, you can, I can't, my eyes aren't good enough to see close-ups. I need these for real close-ups. But when you take the picture and you zoom in, it's like, look at that. Just brilliant.
Definitely.
Can I say that the Lord of the Rings books are also trash? I mean, they're very hard to read. Thank you very much. And thank you, Mr. Jackson, for bringing them to us less literate people to be able to enjoy the stories. Even though, I'm going to be honest, I have not seen The Lord of the Rings since they came out in the theaters.
Wow. Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Bro, they're always on, bro. Fellowship of the Rings is on like every day. I haven't
done a rerun. It's not one of those ones that I'm like, yeah, let me get into that shit. It's not one. I'm sorry.
The Hobbit's an easy read. The Hobbit is a really easy read. Try that one first.
It's just
and it's
Sir Tolkien. It's just Sir Tolkien. He's just too much. There's
a lot of songs, aren't there?
Although my wife prefers the Chronicles of Narnia over the Lord of the Rings when it comes to the books, that's controversial right there. Even though they were besties. Even though they were besties, Anyway,
very, very controversial, bro.
We can move on.
That's very controversial, bro. But nah, definitely. If you're looking to get this, I'm almost glad that Dan's not getting it, because his ass cheats too damn much, and I it's like, yo, you always gotta have a one up on everybody, bro. It's bullshit. But definitely, if you're gonna get this in hand, you will definitely be impressed. I think the quality is there. I think they did a bang up job. I would hate to see, because I know that they were talking about doing Legolas, right? I think that Legolas is, for the line is next. Yeah, like it'd be interesting to see what the feedback on that one would be, because they're gonna have to, like, again, when you're talking about that character and it's one of the most beloved characters out there, a lot of people are going to have a lot to say about it. The how it's going to actually look, if it's going to definitely come close to the actor himself. So yeah, I don't know.
He's got much smoother skin, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So there's less.
Legolas was always damn clean. He was always a polished elf in that damn show, bro, in that film. So it was
They'll
crazy.
They'll nail it.
Yeah, definitely. So it's going to be one to look at.
Then I'll be wearing my hair like this. just all the time.
Right. Definitely. So again, shout out to everybody. If you're going to get this, let us know, man. And again, like I said, it's not going to be for everybody. And I think there are, like, some legit criticisms, with people out there who are looking for a certain version of it. But again, there's certain things that you can do. So definitely want to give that a shout out. Here on this one, I want to kind of look at this, because this was also a release last week as well. We got Jake Sully from, what was it, Way of Water, Avatar film. which I'm surprised that they didn't basically release both Jake, and his wife at that point. They didn't do it. But we got Jake Sully. Now, here's the thing: is like, I struggled with this for a while, and I think a lot of people. I was talking to Jay about this too as well. There's a point that what took a lot of people out of it was, or some people out of it, was the joints on the figure. But I don't think that they could have done it any other way for this one. But the argument also against that is when you have a She-Hulk that's coming out that's fully seamless, then there is something that you could have done. But it goes both ways. But again, it looks pretty good. I'm not going to get it. It definitely wasn't on my radar. But Ian, is this something that you were going to get, bro?
No, not for me. I always look at this. I think we were in Orlando. I think the Avatar ride, I think it was either 2014, 2015, and it just came out.
Mm-hmm.
So we were there that week that it just came out. Unbelievable ride back then.
Yes.
9-10 years ago.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I loved that ride. So me, Layla, Lucy, Tia, we loved it so much. I mean, I ran back the following morning, so and got another couple of rides in before everybody was getting their asses out the bed. So Layla loved it that much. We all like the movies. She got the figure. Well, they call it custom figure, right? They put you. It's a whole process, right? They put your face in, and they put that in your eye colour. So we've got that in the Turok. That's not 6 scale.
Yeah.
But so the reason I'm talking about that is I look at that figure, and there's a big difference from this figure to that figure, but I don't have the feeling of this figure like all my other 6 scale figures, so I don't feel warranted. However, that 6 scale, when they showed, I can't remember what it was, but they showed the 6 scale Turok. That looked impressive. I thought that hanging from a ceiling would look phenomenal.
Yeah, like
and
with
that
him on,
elevates the figure to a whole new level, in my opinion. But will they do that? I'm not getting this figure. I like the movies a lot. We actually, we jumped in and got that figure out of that pure hype after coming out the ride, from that, and that's how I relate that figure to me personally. The joints if I was getting this, the joints it really doesn't bother me. This is like what, 18-19 inches? Nah, that doesn't bother me, unless somebody else can say what other silicone bodies out there that's around that size. So their cost to manufacturing something like that, I don't think it's there, because this is obviously a lower run figure, in my opinion.
Yeah. It's again, it was like I said, it was kind of a mixed bag for me as far as I love the films, don't get me wrong, like, and this is Toya's, Avatar 1 and 2 are some of her most favorite films. But I struggle with the figure because it's just like, again, which was one of the reasons why for so many different reasons that I passed up on Gore the God Butcher is because of those joints. I just couldn't do it. Joints sometimes, depending on the figure, kind of take it out. They take away from it for me. You know what I mean? There's only one figure that I have in my collection that, really displays joints that are favorable. 3, I can actually say, to be quite honest. Like, I didn't mind it on the Whiplash figure. I didn't mind it on Electro, and I didn't mind it on the Harley Quinn from the first Suicide Squad, because it looks, that figure is definitely a grail piece. It's a phenomenal piece to have in your collection.
Aquaman's the worst figure.
What you want? You talking about Aquaman from
Justice League.
Justice League?
I fucking hate that figure. I've said it so many times over the years. I fucking hate that figure.
That's the
I
only,
like the way it looks, but I
Yeah.
fucking hate that figure.
yeah, that's the only one that I actually have, and I have him posed up in the display. I didn't get the second one.
I
From
hate the
like,
joints, dude. They kill me.
yeah, I didn't get that one.
He can't
but-
even grab his trident with two hands. It's sad.
Yeah, see, come on, man. But and then that's one of the reasons why it kind of took me out. But it looks good. Like the head sculpt looks good. The accessories on this piece look good. This picture right here looks incredible. Like I love the way this actually looks. But I don't know, Dan. What are your thoughts behind this, bro?
I mean, it looks good. It's cool. I thought about getting these, but then like I just don't like the joints, man. It kind of it bothers me. I know these are big figures because I have the Carnage and that thing's massive.
Yeah,
but I just felt like I'd be willing to pay more money for it to look seamless than it to have, because it doesn't really match everything else. Like it doesn't, like everything. I have a lot of stuff that's like I have very few figures that are jointed, and like when you have something that's jointed, it looks very obvious. Like when you have it next to other shit. So
yeah,
for me, like I would have paid that extra premium just for a newly developed body with with some seamless. Like even if you just did it at the shoulders down and like the hips down, like like Venom, like those are the only exposed joints are the shoulders and hips. I'd be fine with that.
Yeah. Because even with the Carnage, like you said, that Carnage figure, it has joints, but because of how the figure is designed, you can't really tell as much.
Yeah, because it's an alien and it all does, the surface is uneven and all that. Like, but this is like a humanoid alien, so it's like there's not much to hide those joints,
Yeah, and with that bright blue, you can see like the
line, the black line,
and stuff like that. Which again, I mean, I'm not trying to say that it takes completely away from the piece. For some, it might be okay, especially if for posing attributes and how you're going to do it. But for me, it's just like that's the only thing that kind of takes away from it. But it looks a hell of a lot better than Gore the God Butcher to me. I'm sorry, it does. It does, man. And in my opinion, that is. For some that might be different, but yeah, definitely. Mandy, what you think about this piece?
I love the film, but again, not getting these. They look pretty good. I mean, the head sculpt looks good. Everything you get with it looks good, but it is just the arms and the legs. It does, like Ian was saying, akin to this. Do you know? I know this was like what was it was like $50 or something in Avatar Land, but it is. That's what you see when you see that those joints. It's all visible. I don't know how they would hide it. Maybe they could give you an extra set of arms that. That were seamless and legs. So if you're going to do a lot of bending, you can use the ones with the joints on, and then and then have the seamless ones if you want to sort of. But I mean, it looks good, and I love the character, and absolutely love the films. And then in Disney World, the land is just incredible. It is. It is. It's like. But yeah, I mean, if the joints didn't bother you, then it's a great figure. You get a lot of figure for it, don't you? You get a lot of height. So
yeah, you get the height, and then people who are fans of the film, what would be crazy though if they would have gave us like, well, again, second film we didn't see him so much, so it really doesn't matter. But if they would have gave us like those mech suits, those big ass mech suits, that shit would have been dope as hell. Like that would have been crazy. But for the sake of it, would have been expensive as fuck too. So I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there because this motherfucker right here was already expensive. To be quite honest, Costa, what you think about this, man?
I don't understand the fascination with Avatar. I didn't see the second movie because I did not like the first movie. The other thing is, if you have a problem with these joints, shouldn't you also have a problem with Hermione's knee joints if you take off the robe? I don't know.
See, and that's the struggle, right? And this is that's the struggle, bro. That's the struggle.
And that's an even more expensive figure.
Yeah,
and you're not getting seamless knee joints.
But they are fixing those
Hermione.
though.
They did say they're fixing them. They did.
Yeah, they did say they're fixing them.
Yeah. That's great.
Just give her long socks over the knee socks.
Listen, people were complaining. We're not complaining about them. People were like, "Oh, damn, the head sculpt," but they're like, I can live the knees, whatever. I could live with the knees." But then this one, you're going, "I can't live with the joints."
Yeah.
Come on, you're spending $500+ on Hermione, and if you want to have it without the robe on, you're gonna have those knees. I don't care about the exposed joints. I'm not one of those, I have to have Ahsoka with her arms straight all the time. It's I don't want them to rip is basically what my issue is. So it doesn't matter. I'm not a fan of the movie, but I am sure as hell as a fan of Avatar, the land at Animal Kingdom. Because damn it, I've ridden that ride so many times.
The smells and everything, it's just amazing, isn't it?
It looks great. I hope that they continue to add on to that land because now because they built that land before they even owned the Avatar property. Now that they own it, let's Pandora looks amazing, and the food there it's a quick, it's sit down quick service, but it's delicious. Try the dessert. Yeah. But I'm not getting this figure. Get out of here, Jake Sully, and your dumb joints and stupid story. Sorry.
Bro, crazy. You got Calvin back in here. Calvin, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. The internet ain't good. Got me out here in the middle of sticks.
I feel you, bro. We talking about this Avatar figure, man. What are your thoughts on it, bro?
Not for me. Aren't these things like really big?
18 inches.
Oh, damn.
That's what she said. No.
Goddamn.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah, I passed on these. I'm fine with watching the movie. I don't need representation of these, but I'm cool.
He just said,
Can I say one more thing about these damn movies?
Yeah, what's up?
So Avatar: The Last Airbender, which is one of the most amazing cartoons ever created, had the name Avatar, but James Cameron made them change it and add Avatar: The Last Airbender, which is great. Add The Last Airbender, that's fine. But he's pretty. Is he not copying the fire, the Earth themes here? We did land, and now we're gonna Earth,
he did water, Earth,
water, and he's gonna do fire next, and then maybe wind and fly in the air. Copycat James Cameron, get your own ideas, sir. It's not Dances with Wolves. It's Dances with Banshees. Damn.
Yo,
Costa, Dune, and Star Wars.
Rage baiting. I'm seeing all the fans out there get all crazy. No, there are no fans out there of Avatar defending it. Awesome. Everybody doesn't like it.
Yo, this is definitely something that I for me, just mainly for me, I know what I definitely understand what you're saying about the joints, Casa, but they are definitely making about the difference between that one though from Hermione for me is that you have like stuff like the robes that can cover it up. It's this you can't really cover up at all, and it's just for me. I am connected to the films, but I'm not connected to the figures. That's just, it's like certain things are like that, just like Lord of the Rings. I'm connected to the films, But to have the figures in my collection going down that rabbit hole just wasn't for me. That's just adding on something else that just didn't, kind of work. Lord, I mean, and it's crazy because, Harry Potter, I love the books. I love the movie, definitely I love the movies, bro, and the books themselves. And I just could not resist because this is like a Harry Potter family here. But I guess it's just certain things that you connect well with. And again, Avatar, as much as I love the films, I love the films, don't get me wrong. Are they like something that I need to go out every time they release to see first day? No, it's just never like something like that for me. I do still basically choose the first film over the second because I love the first film. I love the battles in the first films. I just loved it. I love the idea of it. The second film, even though it was good, my only thing about it is, and I get what they're going for, but just like, again, as much as I'm a Star Wars fan, to the heart, I hate recycled villains. I hate when you have to recycle a villain and you can't come up with better ideas moving forward. You know what I mean? Having to bring back, the character just because of how popular he was in the first film, making him now, it just, and nobody can tell me that was the original idea. Come on, man. Nope. It wasn't. And bringing him back as an Avatar now is just like, a Na'vi, you might as well say. I was like, no. That's the only thing that kind of took me away from the second film, but I still enjoyed it. I still enjoyed it for what it was. So I'm really, really, really good on that. But yeah, it just didn't hit as hard as it did. That first film was everything. I love the first film, but yeah, not something for me. But definitely for people out there who want to actually have it in their collection. Real quick before we bounce out of here, I do want to go over this really, really quick, and then we're done. Because again, we're in the thick of things, so we always want to go back to the upcoming releases. Now, if we look at this slate, we have now gotten Shuri's Black Panther, Anakin was released. We got Jake Sully that was actually released. Kang was released. Black Suit Spider-Man was released. What else on here? The Iron Man suit was actually released, and the that cycle was released as well. So the only thing that we have left on here is the Batman. We have Vader. We have the I keep forgetting her name.
Neytiri.
Neytiri. We have Neytiri. We have Mighty Thor. We have Mantis, and then we have Rocket and Cosmo, as well as Groot. So we have those figures, and also the Praetorian Guards. So we have those figures that are pretty much up next. Now, I did get a notification. Again, they delayed my Mighty Thor payment for another month till July. So I know that one's going to probably be delayed again. But now here's the thing. It's delayed as far as the payment from Sideshow. That doesn't mean the figure is going to be delayed. It might actually come out sooner than we think. But if you had to guess, everybody on the panel, if you had to guess what was going to be next, what do you think it would be?
89.
You think 89 is next?
I think so.
Yeah.
Or Vader. One of the two.
89 or Vader? I know a lot of people are pushing for that Vader next, bro. A lot of people want to see that Vader next. Vader, Mantis, Mighty Thor. But I think like so far, things that were on people's lists have released. Like Anakin, Shuri was there. It could be either Batman or Vader. I'm not really sure. Costa, what do you think?
Which one's going to be released next?
Yeah.
I hope it's not Vader or Batman, because I get hammered, baby, hammered.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess. I want to say Groot, but Groot. There still might be that's a new body, that's a new sculpt. I guess the easiest thing to go with is the Praetorian Guard. It's just a bunch of armor and the helmet. So I'm gonna go with that. gonna go with the Praetorian Guard because I do not need Vader or Batman to release yet.
So you don't want that to release yet?
Please don't let it
And watch
release.
it be the one to release just because you said
Yeah,
that.
tonight. It's gonna be tonight for tomorrow.
We're gonna get fucking both of them.
They're gonna say, fuck it, we gonna get both of them to you. Calvin,
They're
what
like
you think is gonna
Costa.
be, right? Jessica's gossip. Calvin, what you think is gonna be the next release, bro?
Costa knows he's my man, but just like we disagree with pizza on pineapple on pizza, I need that Vader, and I definitely need that 89. I need
Sacrilege.
that immediately. Let's do that. Come on, bring it.
That Vader and that 89. Shit. That's gonna be crazy. Depending on who you get it through, because I know 10 cents is big for a lot of people. We'll see. But yeah, that definitely might be. Mandy, what are you thinking?
I think it's going to be Cosmo and Rocket. I think so. I'm not getting any of those, so my next one will be Obi or Aragorn. They're the next ones that are coming in for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I want to see the. It's the 89 Batman. Is it? I haven't seen that, so I'm looking forward to seeing that one. But I don't think that'll be. I think it'll be a Marvel. I think we're going to get something Marvel.
You think it's going to be a Marvel release?
Yeah.
So you think possibly Mighty Thor, Cosmo, and Rocket, or Mantis?
Yeah, I think Cosmo and Rocket. I'm going to go with the dog option.
Okay, got
Yep.
you. Those will probably be the two easiest
Yeah.
to do. Either that or even Groot, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
So you could definitely see that. So I could see probably at 1 or 2 releases this week. So we'll see how that goes. What are you thinking, Ian?
I'm the same as Calvin. If I was to pick, I want Vader and Batman yesterday, please. Howard. Do it now. So, and I like to see the Greek suffer. Sorry, Costa. But you know.
Yeah. Never mind. You're Scottish. I was gonna say something about the artifacts in the British Museum, but that doesn't count. Never mind.
But you know, a Scottish person, you know, we gave you this technology that you're streaming on just now. You know, just saying.
Thank you. Thank you.
Anyway, so
bro.
I don't know what they'll release. Here's my thing: they'll release a couple of figures that are not on this before they release anything else that's on this list. And the reason I say that is, in close proximity, we've had Iron Man, Kang, Jake Sully, Shuri, Anakin, in quite close proximity. They don't exhaust all of this, right? They spread a few things about. So I'm going to put my neck out and say Bane. I know it's not on this list, but Bane.
You said Bane?
Yep.
Yeah.
I know it's not on the list, but I want to see a few other figures released before anything else on this, apart from Vader and Batman.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's definitely going to be interesting to see you know, what comes up next. I'm not really sure. And if I had to guess, I would think it would probably be Batman, you know, or Vader. But knowing how they work, because they always they put the easiest out, or you know, here's the thing is like you can never predict what they're going to do. You can never. So I don't know. I don't even, they might even say, fuck it, let's just release the Praetorian Guards this week. They might. So that could be next. Who knows? But you know,
when's the Ahsoka stuff coming through? Because Chopper was summer, wasn't he? I'm sure he was.
Yeah, see,
wasn't he? I'm gonna be stuffed when they start coming.
They're gonna start.
Yeah, that's gonna
releasing
be a
shit.
problem. That's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big problem. Don't do that to me. Don't do
That
that to me.
Ahsoka line. I hope they delay the fuck out of that Ahsoka line. Literally, I do.
I hope they
do. Because I am not ready for it. I
Yes.
literally am not ready for it. And
So
I-
many.
Oh,
I haven't
so
pre-ordered
we
shit
want
from it
Darth
too, and I need
Vader
a
to
lot of it.
release?
What'd you say?
What'd you say, Dan? Sorry about that.
No, you're good. I was just like, I haven't pre-ordered anything from that line, but I want like.
I haven't pre-ordered anything, but I want like 7 pieces. It sucks.
Shit, I pre-ordered fucking everything from that line, man. So that's what I'm saying.
You in trouble.
I'm not ready.
You're in trouble.
I think I've got about six or 7 from that line, but man, they look good.
Costa on this one, I want to see every single Ahsoka figure released between now and September. Let's go. On you go.
Yeah,
Let's
damn,
see some
give me a break.
So I'm gonna make a
Give me
prediction,
fucking-
bro.
yeah.
I'm gonna make a prediction on this because I can tell what's gonna happen before it happens, especially in this category when we're looking at these figures, right? That Mighty Thor releases is going to be a lot of people crying about the head sculpt and comparing it to, well, as a matter of fact, it's going to be the opposite effect. If this comes out and it looks good, then people are going to be questioning why they couldn't have did the Padme figure the same way. And that's people who probably don't even have it in hand yet. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. It will. If it's bad, then they're going to be like, well, why can't it look like Padme, man? It's always an adverse effect. It happens all the time. So again, we'll just definitely have to see it. I'm kind of glad that they got Anakin out already. And, they got Shuri out, the ones that with the head sculpts were important, like literally to see how it's going to look. Because, the complaints are definitely going to be there. So we'll see. We'll see. Mantis, I think they'll nail. The Vader, I think that they'll definitely nail. The Batman didn't even come with a head sculpt. It just came with those swap out faceplates. It didn't have like a young Bruce head sculpt. So I don't know. We'll see. But definitely it's going to be exciting to see what they release next. But yeah, it is if they do that at Silk Line anytime soon, I'm fucked. I'm telling you that right now. I'm fucked. But again, no, because it's not like they're going to release them all at once. So I'm in a good space. I'm straight. I'm good. I'm getting Mighty Thor just to use the head sculpt on a custom figure. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have that piece. Mark Attack in the building. Hey Arrow, what's going on with you, Mark Attack? Thank you for being here. Dirk, Dirk Diggler Stunt Double. It's the 35th anniversary of 89 Batman. So, oh shit, I forgot. Sorry, Costa. I forgot.
If we've learned anything about anniversaries, Hot Toys doesn't give a shit. So yeah, 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi. I'm still waiting for stuff to other than the Vader to be released. I'm still waiting for other figures from that line. So anyway, let's go.
We'll see, man. It's gonna be extra special, but we'll definitely see. Anyway, man, thanks everybody for being here. It's been a great show, phenomenal show. And yeah, man. Let's see here with Dan. What you got going on? What you got coming up next, bro?
I have this guy. I'm gonna be working on the video for him, and then my Anakin episode 2 should be showing up sometime next week.
Mm-hmm.
So I have those videos being made, and then why isn't Wonder Woman wants to focus? Yeah, that's pretty much it. LW on Friday, as always, and I think it'll be on my channel this week.
Word.
I think we're still working some shit out, but yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Always a good time being here with you guys on here. It's always fun. Sunday mornings is just nice and chill. So yeah,
Definitely,
thanks for having me as always.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you for being here. As always, you can find Dan on 6 Scale Reviews. Definitely make sure you head on over there if you haven't already, folks, because again, great content as always, man. And he cheats, definitely, man. Ian, what's going on with you, brother? How you doing, bro?
Do you see it within the past 2 hours? If you've seen the movie Snatch, right?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
bro.
Do you like Dax? I like
yeah.
Dax. So anyway,
yeah, bro.
In about 10 minutes, I'm going down to the beach to light up a barbecue, get some fish and vegetables, some goodness on there. And once I'm done with that, I'm getting on the board, heading into the water. And hopefully there's not any killer whales. So
damn, bro.
That's me. So chilling this week here till Tuesday, and then hopefully I've got something coming soon from 16J that I'm going to look forward to opening this week. So yeah,
Okay.
Lovely.
Okay, bro. Shout out, bro. Thank you for being here. As always, Ian. It's always a pleasure having you here, brother. As always. Calvin, what's going on with you, man? Besides working and pimping?
Man, out here pulling into these Rocky Mountains right now. This is some bullshit. I'll be honest with you. But I'm just glad I got service still at the moment. Otherwise, say what, Wednesday?
Yep.
LWO Friday. Collectors Lounge on Sunday. Let's get it. Good seeing y'all.
Go. Let's go, man. As always, man. Appreciate you. Thank you for being here. As always, Costa, what's going on with you, man? What's up, bro?
Tonight at 8:30, Points of Articulation, the panel game show that I do. If you get a message from me after the show, I need one more person. If you're not available, that's cool.
Okay.
If not available, that's cool. But I will message you after the show.
Okay.
And then I am working on several. Oh my God! I think I've overdone it on the tutorial video. I've got so many in the pipeline and so many requests to do certain things, like a corner display case, like an aluminum framed corner display case, that I'm working on a lot of stuff. So just keep an eye out on the channel, and come Saturdays I do the show off where we talk about display cases, and you can ask me all the questions that you want. I'm there to answer anything you want. And I believe even if you feel like you don't have a crafty finger in your body, you can make this fucking thing right here. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great rest of their Sunday.
As always, bro. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for being here. As always welcome, bro. Always welcome. And next up, last but not least, Mandy, thank you for being here, lady.
Thank you for having me. Thank you. It's been fun. It's lovely to see everyone and just hang out. It's a real highlight. We've got some dog training to do tomorrow, so we're out in the fields and the forests doing some HPR, which is fun. Then come back. I've got some editing to do for the Figure Flex Friday challenge, and then I'm gonna probably try and do a new shoot tomorrow because I've got a new old light coming, a little rotor light that I wanted to try. I picked one up from eBay really cheap, so I'm going to try that out tomorrow outside. And that's it. And then just a bit of work, bit of teaching, nothing else really.
Definitely.
That's me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Definitely appreciate it. Always welcome, and always good to see your tutorials and your amazing photography. So definitely appreciate that. Thank you guys out there for being here with us. It's been a great show, a great day. What am I going to do? Probably relax a little bit today. Got a couple things that I'll be probably working on. Me and Toya will probably go for a walk or something like that. We don't know. We'll do something. But yeah, man, definitely shout out to everybody who's been here. We'll be back here next week for another show again tomorrow. Comic Book Talk with Friends, Say What Wednesday, Figure Flex Friday, and Collectors Lounge International on Sunday. Again, everybody have a very, very, very nice Sunday. Again, tell your loved ones you love them, and just have a good day, man. A relaxing day, as always, man. Again, we will see you guys later.
Take care.
Peace and love. We are out. Peace.